pick, and the Braum doesn't actually do well into the turret.
I'm gonna have to cut you off because that is a Kindred being locked in.
Let's go.
The first one on 8-8. Yes, Irene, let's go.
Good, because normally, if you do a 2 clear into the other side, you put yourself in a position where you can't pivot to whichever level. Look at that.
Stun Slay going inside. I may already go down. First blood. That is the explosiveness we expected.
Tournament in CKPM in their region, they're second to last. The region is really bloody.
Oh, well, it looks like Supermassive made trying to try back. The trap is there. They're coming through, looking for the third stack on the Kindred. Another kill return. Double TPs now coming in. Triple TPs, but it's going to be canceled. Fabulous is there. Start. One stack is going to get knocked back by the pillar. Nice play by EJ to save, but is it going to be enough? Auto attacks come through. Supermassive
killed and caught out a few times, so the punish does happen. But hey, when you make space, look at that.
Looking to isolate people, uses the pillar to bounce off. Nice team play there. Means Fab goes down. Well played.
That's just super clean, honestly, out of those two as a duo, utilizing the pillar as well to go forwards. That's
how good they can play around the top side. And they're going to open up this top side 7 minutes in. Fab's going to do what he can to stop it, but the gold split between the two guys, and this is who you want to get.
Do they come down and help?
Supermassive for now are going to fire back. They got that Ocean earlier, so small objectives going in their favor, but the gold lead definitely still in favor of EVS here in the early game.
Engage, get the shield, and run away straight away. And if you're using that, especially without blue buff, you tend to run out of mana pretty quickly through that lane.
TP behind.
Zaynot still going forward, though. There's two
double.
TPs going. Zaynot, I don't think was ready for this one. Snowflower is going to push back in. Beautiful spit out there coming in from Snowflower. Gives up his life in the end. Still a great gank from Evos, but Zaynot...
Warzone, if he gets aggressive, him too, but Ryan Hump down the bottom side. Here comes Stark again off the pillar.
Ulti pulling away with little resistances are there. Not going to connect the stun, but doesn't need it. Hextech ultimatum going to cut right through that GP. But another fight on the top side. Stomage still alive. They're going to use the Caitlyn ulti, get a little bit of a heal. Gets in there with the tower. Supermassive still very much in control.
Yeah, they've been able to swap the map and get pressure in their lanes whenever they have found an objective that's up, because they even have the Rift Herald, they have the 2 other neutral objectives, and they've been actually really in Flash, though, and down on the bottom side, another kill.
Flash out, but there's the Hextech ultimatum, wants to buy a little bit more time, does manage to hit the barrel, reset there on the passive. They're taking so much damage in exchange. Is he going to get one back on Yijin? No. Great tower dive execution.
And that's another turret there. They're going to be able to trade them back, but they're actually losing 2.
Yeah, this is where Supermassive come up clutch. They go to mid lane as well. They were already winning the 2v2. You have to settle for the blue buff, but EVS just getting yet another tower here on the bottom side, extending the play. It's going to be very frustrating. There's a chance that in future your gangplank becomes a Shen.
Are you saying top is jungle difference?
Bot lane, there's the Vladimir in the middle of everything. Is going to duck out. Ezreal inside Snowflower, but just gets cut down in the end of damage. So a shield feels pretty important. GBM. Definitely we're not worried too much about that shield from Warzone, because Warzone caught between a rock and a hard place. May just get taken down. Tide's Blood comes out. 1 kill. Going over to Supermassive.
That might be the Cloud Drake on top of it. So they got the control of the bottom side. They collapsed on the Warzone, and now they're going to take another objective with full control of it.
They had the vision, they had the setup, and they're able to make the play, and it feels like finally, it took a little while in the game, but GBM got control of mid, and now he is unlocked.
So low. Keep your eye on that jungler. Maybe he can steal.
Watch the Kindred ultimate as well. He can go in and create a lot of distraction.
Where is he going to go? Stark goes over the wall, he takes him down. That should be the uncontested Baron. Who's going to get in the end? Trundle takes it. Supermassive now looking for the fight. They got blood in their eyes, and they need to find some kills. They're going to bring it home. 2 for the Caitlyn, 1 for the GP. Snowflower looking to bite down on that Trundle. Troll for breakfast, not a problem. GBM cleaning the duck.
Yeah, only Stark makes it out with the Baron
by Evos throughout that Baron buff. Now there is a chance still to push forward with that split pusher, but they have to group with him now, and suddenly that goes against what they're trying to do in the end, yes, but then they just go forwards, and they are again.
Stomage, Caitlyn ult's coming out, no one there to body block. Kindred on the hunt, 1 more auto to do it, takes him down, gets the red buff as well. Nice little prize there for Supermassive. Oh, Ron OP, he's in no man's land. He's gonna get taken out as well. GBM with the casual kill, and now Stark might need to run. But they are gonna get a tower in the process. It feels like Supermassive aren't
will they
quite
lose,
ready.
Though? Will they lose anybody for this? Looks like, no. Hold on, they're actually diving top lane.
There goes the Sterix proc a little bit early. He's trying to stay in the GP ult. Does get pushed out, but can't go anywhere else. That's a kill, but meanwhile in the mid lane, Stomage doing so much damage out on Rono. Can they kill him? Yes, they can. Tark ult not going to connect. Snowflower zoning off Slay. Inhibitor tower in their sight. The minion has died, though. This one's going to take a long time to chunk through. GBM with the aggressive play. Forces a little bit of movement out there from Slay, but does not connect. Top tier 2 going down. In the meantime, this is a good trade for Supermassive. They can close it.
Exactly, but on the top side of the map, they're going to try to chase here in mid and make sure that Stark can keep pushing and then potentially wrap around afterwards.
Oh,
It's a little bit hard, though, because Zeitnot just chunked Warzone out. Yijin trying to find the flank, but not quite so easy when the mid laner's at 50%.
They're trying to stall so that Stark can split push and potentially answer the trade in an equal fashion.
Yeah, stop the recalls. He may be able to get the inhib, but very unlikely, however, that he would get that because they can walk the entire distance. However, a lot of turrets go down. It's an open lane. Supermassive trying to collapse.
Yeah, if they try to collapse on him here, it creates space for the bottom and the mid. We'll see if Evos end up pushing that in, but Stark will potentially get away here, but there's Cloud Drakes.
Ooh, and Zeitnot has to be careful. A lot of burst damage in that Camille kit. Is he going to try to turn it? Pool goes out. Stark now running. No chance. Oh, adaptive defense is so close. Baron that didn't quite go for them as planned. And I think 26-minute in, outside of the
Could
Dragon.
be the undoing of Evos, but it is kind of their shred of hope in this game to close it out via Stark.
And also, Evos have to be careful because GBM 503. This
The
flag-
Verona gives you more damage based on... Wait,
Fabulous. Goodbye. They wanted to make a play around the Baron. They're going to have to sacrifice that bottom side.
Stark will still have pressure, so what is it? GBM
Goes over the wall, uses the ult. Stonemage's trying to buy a bit of time. Rono P has left the pin. Kindred can't smite it away. The Baron is going to heal up. They're going to try and take him down, but it's Trundle left all on his lungs. Smite! Desir getting it in the end. Oh, dancing with death there in the pit. GBM trying to get something, but he can't get anything back. EVS coming out on top. Zeitnot may be enough. Here comes the Crimson Rush. Oh, GBM's going to get a lot of healing. They are still making it out. Supermassive have not lost everything, but that is still disastrous.
But you see, the split push has been happening from Stark the whole time, and now he's going to have to get out.
Has to run. Hookshot wall died. There's the tactical sweep. Wants to heal up a bit, but the top laner now set to fall as well. Adaptive defenses buys a bit of time. Snowflower says nope. Eats him up and takes him down.
And completely did not.
Here.
Has he seen him? He has now.
Trying to go in. Actually wants to fight. Warzone does a lot of damage. GBM trying to buy a bit of time. There comes Caitlyn going. Ooh, beautiful team play to bring it in. Warzone saw a 1v1, but now there's one on the top as well. Stonemage still healing up. Stark going to get taken down. Members being picked off left and right. Warzone to fall as well on the bottom side. Team not able to get anything back. May not even be able to hold on to this inhibitor. Zeitnot playing without any kind of fear, despite the struggles they found so far. But Slay reminding him why he might want to be a little bit cautious. And Snowflower could be in trouble. Do they actually turn to take this fight, or is he just going to be the sacrificial catfish?
Where's that TP? Oh, TP from
down.
Fat Fabulous.
Warzone coming into the mid lane.
Oh,
Another.
another one.
Fabulous. This is not what you want to deal with. The movement speed is there. Warzone trying to throw down a bit of damage. The rest of the team just retreating. They're willing to sacrifice Fat Fabulous as well.
Here comes the E from Stark.
Derek, this is not what you can afford to miss. There you go. Tactical sweep. Takes him down in the end. Evos getting a kill back.
And now's an opportunity for them to have not just one kill, but two, and they're already next to the base of Supermassive. Top lane is exposed, so they could just walk up there if they would like, but why not threaten the mid lane and hit get all three if you like?
Yeah, I think they might get all three here. Pushing up, you can see they just obliterate that turret. They have one Mountain Drake to their name. They might just try to end the game here.
2 members down. Evos looking for the first win. Good momentum. Beautiful start. Goodbye, Zeitnot. Stark getting home. Snowmage running for his life. GBM in the middle of everything, but it's not going to be enough. The shutdown coming through. Evos, 1 tower remaining. Minions are there to back them up. Snowflower, not enough to take it home. Ladies and gentlemen, game 1 going in the favor of Evos. That's how they want to start it.
And go for something along the lines of a Lich Bane and maybe Seraph's Embrace.
Shen now locked as the final pick for Evos. Going over to Stark on this. Maybe the first big fight that we see in the game.
Oh, hello.
Stonemage at the back of the pit. Ulti comes out from the Victor. The stun is there. Not going to work on the Stonemage. He's already forced to ult, but he's just sitting on that Chaos Storm. Looks like he will be set to fall. Lulu ult has been used. Ornn now going to come in as well. Knockback, but not going to connect. Shen is here. Evos lose the Dragon, but are they going to take the fight?
No, they're just going to proximity. When they're winning, he actually has less jungle proximity than when they lose. When they lose, he starts hanging around his lanes like he is in this game.
And the Shen's not resistance base at the moment, it's health base, so
Finding hits.
He's going to go in.
Comes in, but Zeitnot just matching 1 for 1 in terms of damage output. Has the ulti killer instinct, goes forward, looking for a little bit of a duel here. Locked up, that's the Shen ulti forced out. Here comes GBM on the backside though. Ulti to flash forward. So much damage, but the binding gonna stop him from going any further. It's Kindred all alone underneath that tower, but here comes the Ornn. You want to stand in that circle, you're gonna get knocked right up. But first blood dropping for Evos as the play continues. Trundle getting 1. Warzone on the side. Zeitnot in trouble. Stark not gonna connect, but a beautiful use of the Titanic will bring home the kill. Snowflower hungry for blood. Look at him go! Oh! Gets it in the end. A 2 for 3. fight going to continue, though. GBM and Fabulous. Are they going to try to turn it or just run for their lives? Because Stark, not so keen to let the play end. It will stop in the end, but Evos now can look to push in on this tower.
Yeah, that was super big from Evos. Still pushing forwards, looking for GBM.
Walking back through, looks like he will get stunned up the chain. CC so good on the side of Evos, trading the tower aggro as well. They're walking into the game, 3K Goldie. Feels like much more control from them this time around.
Over Supermassive, who are coming in.
He's going again.
Rinse and repeat. Here comes GBM on the backside. Killer Instinct does manage to come out.
Oh,
Snowflower isolated on his lonesome, has to ult himself once again, but they've split it up, and the Shen is on the way in. GBM looking to body block. Kindred is here. They can buy a little bit more time. The crowd alive with sounds of Evos. Cheers coming through. Fabulous wants to get something on display. Maybe he can get a little bit more. The knockup is going to come through. They are going to get it. GBM there to back him up. Snowmage wants to go in. Has the ulti. He's buying time for the rest of the team to move in, but Warzone is there. He is ready to go damage back. Double kill for Fab. Stark now running for his life. A solid fight for Supermassive.
And man, the Kindred just makes it so that everybody piles in, everybody's taking damage, and then it's just what happens right afterwards. Stark, though, very low.
Auto attacks coming through. He can't block him out. Yes, he can. Just enough time to get the kill back. Stark buying so much time. Here comes Warzone. GBM is going to have to back off. He's going through the pool. Oh, he's not going to get it. Warzone!
Big plays coming out of Warzone and Stark to get kills, and now, yes, they lose the turret, but they continue to fight back. We are seeing closer fights, closer outcomes than you would have expected.
And that should have been a one fight for Supermassive, but they kept going, and right there they thought they could catch Stark, and he just turns it around for 2 free kills that went over, like right here. They should actually have even kills.
It's actually behind them.
Fabulous.
Wants to make his way in. There is the call of the Forge God trying to disrupt. Will get to knock it back. Hits 3 members. Sight in the middle of everybody. He can shred through those tanks if he's given enough time. Shen blocking the damage like he can. Fabulous set to fall, but they get the double knockup. Gonna look for a little bit more. Snowmage taking so much incidental damage.
GBM.
But GBM, he's hitting the 3-man ulti. He wants to get slain. He's gonna get him. Heals right back up. Fantastic for Super.
Yijin is alive. Has no flash, however. It's really difficult to get in.
Yeah. 4K and dropping. It's going to take a miracle to steal this. Are they actually going to be able to get it out? They managed to take it down in the end. Baron over to Supermassive. And Evos just backing off for the first.
Fabulous. Exactly what they wanted, because it created havoc. GBM's Vladimir, when we saw it earlier in the play-ins, not last game, and GBM, that's what you want to see, is the bounce back. He uses every active, both of his summoner spells to make it happen there. And when you're being like physically
7-minute average game time going, you can find it here in a win. Warzone doing what he can to clear the waves, though. This is something that you talked about in the past. Hey, if Evos get up against a wall, they have this infinite wave clear of the victor. A little bit more difficult with the Baron buff, but it does mean that Supermassive have to make the most of this window.
Yeah, especially with the Caitlyn traps there to follow it up the bottom.
And so it's night and day difference from his GP that was bullied by Stark last game.
And tank duty, but he also did kill the Caitlyn in one of the fights. He is playing this so well, has been a threat on this team. Beautiful use of the call of the Forge God thus far. Now Supermassive going to grab yet another dragon. Earlier, these were the consolation prizes and they lost across the map, but now they can take it with pride as they've been breaking the base open from Evos. 3 towers or 5 that here. Evos still willing to defend. Slay still stepping forward, not deterred. Good use of the dash out from Fabulous means he does not get bound up under the tower. And the slow siege comes in from Supermassive, playing on their terms.
Yeah, the shield being gone is actually more important than the ultimate.
Wait, the ulti Stark trying to look for a little bit more. Victor, the explosive teamfight they're looking for. Snowmage dishing out damage on the side. Here comes GBM. Free access to the back line. Exactly what the Vladimir wanted. So much damage comes through. Side knot is uncontested. His AD carry is popping off in the midst of the fight. Stark's running for his life. Goodbye, buddy. That's the plasma procking. Supermassive turning that into GBM bullying and threatening. Baron now falling. Is going to drop in favor of Supermassive. Big advantage over to them.
The Baron buff with extra items on top. They should be set to succeed here. Even towers dropping in the bottom lane before they can deal with a Banner of Command proving to be very...
Evos starts as a fight that Supermassive are willing to take because they've been grouped up pretty frequently, or at least have collapsed very quickly.
Yeah, what do they do to stop GBM from pushing? There's nothing besides just going straight for the 1v1. He probably can't even take that himself, and Warzone is the strong member of the team who's being pushed down there. So they very easily attack top lane.
Oh, he's going to go in. He wants a little bit more. The Shen ulti comes out, but is it going to be enough? Buys enough time. Sight-Knot still getting the kill. Stark in the middle of everybody. Walks the auto attacks as long as he can, but it is not enough. Sight-Knot living up to the name of Killer Instinct as he pushes in. Supermassive just going to look to end the game.
Yeah, 3 inhibitors gone, pushing forward. Now they want to make a 1-to-1 in this series.
Absolutely the case. They're closing it out. Nice and simple for them. Second Baron right on schedule, as you said, Rusty. Throwing down the Kindred ultimate for a little bit extra. Taking a kill on the Trundle just to buff the stats, but Supermassive fire back in game 2.
Now potentially, kind of relies on the pool timing, but also keep himself safe.
And at the end of the day, Fabulous, so many picks to go for. Maybe we see a Gnar, maybe we see something else. Nope, choose not to follow, though.
The bottom lane. Ron OP.
Oh, they want the fight. Looking for the knockup. The Ignite immediately goes down the body block. Snowflower trying to keep his jungler alive. Ignite is ticking.
Red buff.
Is he going to burn? He's still alive. First blood going through on the red buff. Snowflower now has to run now to make it out, but Warzone has been left all on his lonesome. Nullifying Orb not going to be enough. There's the Crimson Rush. Kill traded back.
GBM Diamond
lane. Gets a little bit of extra experience, just enough to get to level 4. We're going to have to hold that thought. He's level 6 advantage. Still comes in for GBM. He's going to try to go under, but this
what's Warzone doing
against them. Warzone wants to fire back, just trying to sidestep. Gets the kill. Now Stomage maybe next. Here comes the Graves. You're going to get another one. Oh my god, outplayed. What is SUPERMassive doing?
GBM, you can see on the opposite side of the map, however, you've revealed the Vlad. You know the Maokai can't assist this. Trying to play the numbers game.
Good use of the disengage there. TP now coming in. Looking to trade CC. Slay goes forward. May just get stunned in exchange, but Stark is here. Backs and immediately goes bottom lane. Maokai now
mid lane again, because GBM, he's been really aggressive.
Oh,
absolutely has. Ulti again. Heal comes out from Warzone. Ron OP is right there in the mid lane. GBM, I'm sorry, buddy. You gotta run. Now trying to go through. The knockup is there. Warzone with the ulti gets another kill back.
And how many times do you think we'll see GBM go aggressive? There's a chance they cancel it. It's very hard to kill this Maokai, I will say. They may want him to even recall.
Trying to bait. Fabulous going forward. He took the bait. Now he's
that's so good.
Stark now getting locked down. Chain CC under the tower. Fabulous. Cassio is there as well. If anything, he has to try to get a kill on the Graves, but he's blinded. Can't see her coming. Gets taken out. Now, of course, returning to the top side. Fabulous will know that he's coming, but it might be too late. A lot of CC in the kit of Ornn. Cats come out, but the body block is there. Call the Forge God. Fabulous going to try to play this one out, but he's just getting cut down. So much damage. The healing, not enough. Stark going to grab the kill in the end.
Yeah, the inevitable death, however, on the bottom side of the map, they're still looking for the objective first. So they do get the turret down far quicker than that of their opponents, even
grabbing another tower. This is a little bit tough for SUPERMassive. They might have wanted to see a slower game, but Evos once again in control.
I was like, are they giving the gold over to Ejin again? But it looks like they split it there.
He wants that black leader. I think he could have taken it.
That's exactly what they've been doing, is they won some of those first skirmishes. They'll continue to win these skirmishes, and they're going to try to fight here.
Up goes. Where's GBM going to go? The Vladimir has been key, but Warzone is zoning him out of the fight. Now trying to get in, but he's not going to hit anybody except for the Alistar. That's disaster for the rest of the team. Cassio comes out. Slay is now unafraid of GBM as he's going to grab one for himself. The resets are coming in. Fab in the backside. Slay looking to get one more, but it goes over to the Cassio in the end. Sight not now going to fall as well. The double kill. Slay more than happy to play cleanup in the fight. Stomage running, tail between his legs.
Stop the Graves from clearing the wave with the ultimate anyway. It's a line nuke, so as long as he catches them crashing into the turret, which is what he did there. It's why
someone here to kill me. Nope, not the case, because he doesn't see the Graves coming. Now trying to make his way out. Good CC comes through. Just going to continue to auto-attack him. He should just fall down right here. Fabulous still alive, but not enough. Ejin tanking the tower and just completely unafraid.
And now you jungler is the highest level. It has been a long time.
I think you can remember the Levi Nocturne. I think we look back to another Vietnamese team if you want to talk about junglers who are
usually junglers try and catch up that little bit more, but no, he stays ahead. And that is the VCS special. That is the Vietnamese jungle special.
They just absolutely own the map at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of that is off the back of Ejin. This guy, super young. I believe he's 17 years old. Born in the year 2000.
So that's the thing that needs to be fully respected from SUPERMassive, is Ron OP may be caught.
Ejin does a lot of damage though, going in for the extra, a little bit of burst. Braum blocking what he can. Warzone throws the ulti over the wall. They're trying to keep the tank zone down in the fight. They know Ejin can bring it home. He does so much in the exchange on a killing spree now. GBM, perfect access to the backline, but Stark says no, not today. He manages to find the ulti onto 3. Looks for a little bit more healing, but Slay is untouched. That's the double. Dropping for Ejin. Now they're on the hunt. Slay has to be careful. Ejin coming through. Fab needs to disengage this for the team. It's not enough though. Gonna look for the knockup. Trying to bring it home. Trying to get a few more. Slay starting to feel himself. Fabulous trying to split the team so the resets don't come through. Absolute control from Evos as Ejin is unstoppable.
5-0-7 for Ejin in a 14-kill game. This guy is going off.
Still pushing in the mid lane as well. Inhib may actually get threatened here. Stomach back alive. That's how early he died in this trade.
And Ejin's not even here. The most fed member says, you know what, you guys can handle this. Take the 4v3. Stomage may look for an opportunity to engage, but Graves is coming. Graves is pushing the top tower now, making his way down. GBM in the backside. He gets one more chance at this, but the ultimate not available. Still trying to bring home a few kills, but it's taken too long. But Tristana is quite strong. He's not going to get the chance to heal. Block. Snowflower. Oh, saving the situation. GBM over-aggressive, and Yijin,
They know he's there.
this man doesn't even care. He says, I'll come back and kill you later.
He wants the
Raptors are
Raptors.
first on the list.
They're always first on the list. How else do I stress this? Now he's in a position to get caught, though. Fab teleports in.
If he gets caught, that could be Baron.
Maybe this is the opportunity for Supermassive to turn it back. It is heavily against them, but Yijin is now set to fall. They go over the wall. They're going to take him down. Will they go for the Baron as well? It's a big risk.
Stone Age.
This is his moment. This is his chance for redemption after a rough early game.
He has no
He's coming
flash.
through. This one should just fall in the favor of Evos. They will grab it. Supermassive now just going to back off.
What are you doing, GBM?
Oh, GBM. He's made this flank play so many times. He's in the middle of everybody. If he's going to turn it, he has to turn it. Oh, God. That's disgusting.
It's a lot of damage.
Oh my. Now they've got the Baron buff.
I don't think you can.
Now it's completely theirs to secure. This comes back to the point of why not try the Baron? Be desperate when you're 7k down.
Now they're 10k down. Used on the top side as well as in the mid lane. Graves, triple ocean every time.
There's no banners left. They used both of them already.
Minute left. Yijin on the bottom side. If they're going to engage, they want to go now. But Ron OP is actually the one looking to start the fight. Warren ultimate blocked out, but it means they can't block the Tristana or the Cassio damage from coming home. Stark going to flash forward. Does manage to knock up one. Ezreal still making out. Yijin right off to the side, but he's going to get exhausted. The CC starting to come through. Snowflower trying to make a hero play. Shut down onto the Fed member. The Ezreal wants to get something home, but it's Warzone. And Slay amidst everything. Cutting through the lineup. GBM needs to heal. The double kill comes in. The Tristana with the resets. Trying to hit home. Trying to close this game out. GBM runs for his life. Slay says, not a chance. Triple Quadra. The bounce house. And the Quadra for Slay.
That should be it, honestly. EVS, they get all 5 kills. They walk towards the mid lane. They won't need the Baron, but they still have 15 seconds on it left, and they bring themselves to the match point.
And VCS, they come out swinging a game that people thought that they couldn't win, a matchup that they couldn't win, and they are on the cusp of taking it.
On the road to take it, game point as they look to close this game out. 2-1 for Evos as they just cut through the Supermassive lineup.
And that is what you want to see from them. You want to see that Stark is not the person carrying them, because you know that strategy works. You know when the Camille comes.
As predicted at the start of the day, this time clearly telegraphing it. The Karma, the Thresh, 2 supports there to back up the damage output of Zeit.
Try and make something happen there.
Didn't see if he
Oh, the
got
Hex
that.
Flash.
Zeit not. Ash looking for the slowdown. Going with the headbutt on a creep, trying to taxi his way in there. The Ignite is there. Snowflower now moving in. He has the red buff. Good damage coming from this Thresh if the fight extends. But Warzone is there to back him up. Every advantage Supermassive just got. See the kill. Definitely going to help for the Cassio. Oh, to hold that thought. Snowflower.
TP.
Back, TPs are coming in. They may be looking for that early fight. Shen ultimate is there. They're going to try to start this one off. Keep your eyes on that Ornn ulti. Where's it going to go? Knocks up 2 members. Slay over the wall. Is going to take Yijin in a great spot. Warzone with the ultimate. Ornn from out of nowhere. Coming in clutch to win this one out. Taking out the Shen 2.
That is a disaster for Turkey for like a month.
Yeah, well, he keeps retiring for the shortest amount of possible times here, Siren. But he's back once again. He's on the main stage once again. Stomage now looking.
Get something back. CC is there, chaining it down on a Snowflower. They're going to try to take him out. Snowflower ignited and is going to fall. Slay not hesitating. They're going to trade 1 for 1. Now they have the man advantage. Slay just going to walk it out, but
Real aggressive, actually. And the whole top.
Fabulous. The CC is going to start to come in. Spirit's Refuge not going to help against the magic damage of that Cassio. Auto attacks only.
Oh, he's burning down for the red.
He's trying to heal. He can't get it. Action across.
Time again throughout this series, I feel like a broken record, but when Evos gets the game pace going, that's the game that favors them.
Still for them because he's the Karma and the Caitlyn's behind. That's the other damage carry.
Well, Stomage right there. Warzone going to be in a tough spot. Shen ulti is coming out. They stand united, but Fab goes in all on his lonesome. The ultimate to stun. The CC's going to come in. Shen's not going to be able to push any buttons. Is he going to get taken down? Yes! Ron OP comes in to save the day.
And as we just able to get the kill, too much aggression, and right here, this might be another case.
Flower does get it. The trap goes down immediately. They take out the 80 carry, but Yijin is here. He may want to turn this one back. They're trying to get through Snowflower. They are going to take him down. Ron OP running for his life. Reckless Sling will come up. True damage will bring this kill home, but Ron OP is still running. Stomage is going to take him out.
And super good awareness from
About
Supermassive.
15 minutes, and it's around that plus 60 area. Yijin died.
Sidestep. They're going to coming in. They're going to kill both of them. Hunting for the Olaf. Yijin, no flash available. Fabulous, so the one in trouble. He's the sacrificial Shen. GBM wants to save him. He doesn't have enough shielding.
He just blasts them and he's far ahead in five.
Warzone's right here. GBM needs to run. He's walking through Graves because it's the better option. Oh no, the knockup is there. This is disastrous for Supermassive. EVS just picking him up.
And they give the kill. That was the only good team. Evos is saying, no, that is not almost level 10.
We've been here. Guys, this is deja vu. The only difference is GBM's flat. Now looks like a Karma. Now looks dead.
Once was a Karma, unfortunately has since passed away. Pressure in the mid lane as well. It's not just Yijin that's ahead, it is Warzone. He was the one that kicked this all off in the first place. And it's not just one turret they're looking for, it's two.
And this is where desperation is going to kick in for Supermassive. They're going to start flailing, trying to figure out how to deal damage control and make sure that they can stop losing this game. But right now, Evos, they're snowballing effectively.
Ornalty coming in, maybe looking for the disengage. Snowflower over the wall, not going to get caught out. These guys are tearing through the opposition.
Here comes all of them.
Evos now looking. The flash out already, immediately. Warzone in the middle of everything. So much damage. Warzone is going to get taken down, but the Graves is alive and well. GBM on the backside. Slay looking for a way into the fight, but Zeitnot is uncontested. Heading home onto Stark. Getting the damage down. The tank line is going to fall. GBM protecting the team. Fabulous on the front line. Ron OP trying to buy a little bit of space. Yijin not sure if he wants to move in or out, and they're giving kills over to Zeitnot. He's now on the hunt, looking for a bit more. The Ash trying to disengage.
He's got those kills now in the back pocket, so if he gets that money spent even more so, he's the player you have to look at as the standing defiance against the opponents of Evos here. Even there to contributors. We're back, we're fighting.
Ornalty comes out, he's going to knock up GBM. Moving through the rest of the team, trying to take down most of the targets. Everybody is alive, but Snowflower set to fall. Caitlyn getting shut down by the Graves. Yijin is cutting through the entire lineup. He may just turn his focus to GBM. Snowmage's gonna keep going. He wants a little bit more. The flash forward. He's feeling himself. The triple is cutting down.
Let's go, Yijin on the stage. The triple kill, 8-1 and 4. He is going off.
Still pushing now, going forwards. EVS at the very least will get themselves inhibs. Fabulous is alive. It's very early into the game, so you take the inhibs, you back away, but a massive lead now for them. It goes
these fights, every single one of them seems to be going in the favor of Evos. One misstep here or there, but the rest of the game absolutely controlled. Snowflower walking forward, taking risks.
It's completely shut down by the Ash.
Snowflower wants to get the hook, does manage to get it. Maybe they can take down Warzone. Maybe this is the pick that they need. Warzone's still alive, but does get taken out in the end. Ash trying to disrupt, but it's just a goal in the end as it goes between double drops for Snowmaged.
Now they have to tend to their side lanes. It's going to be Orin pushing bottom. Yijin's going to kind of shadow him and make sure that there's no push in mid. So there's no objective reward here for Supermassive.
Now Yijin, what is he doing?
Oh, here comes the Ornalty.
Oh, he's going to go for it!
Oh my god, goodbye! That's not a Kazakh, that's a Graves, baby. In the middle of everything, the shotgun hitting home. Melee range, and he is not concerned, but he should be. The shutdown comes through from GBM. Stark still trying to turn this fight, still trying to keep it going. Meanwhile, Slay is pushing on the top side. Supermassive grasping at straws, just trying to kill the Orb, but he still makes it out. Stark, the hook from Snowflower may be enough. They go over GBM, healing up. Mantra's the snare, gets the healing. They're going to take him down, but Slay is breaking the base.
They just went 2 for 2 in a 2v5. That is insanity.
The assassin in the bush as well. They get a turret in the top lane. They out of his mind on this threat. We're back.
He's trying. Yijin in the middle of everybody once again. Now he has to try to run. The Olaf going to try to chase him down. 3-level difference. Yijin unafraid. Look at that damage. Warzone getting in the ult. Zeitnot running for his life, but Yijin completely undeterred. The damage coming through. Slay is off to the side. Eyes on the Ash. What can she get done? GBM trying to zone the rest of Evos. Ooh, looking to bring it home. Forcing flashes out and barreling down this bottom lane.
Still pushing forwards as well with the Baron buff for 20 more seconds. This is the last wave for them to go, and they should be able to secure themselves a second inhibitor.
Supermassive, 5-1 in the group, top the group, looked like the best team in play-ins. They drew Evos and said, thank God it's not the LMS, but right now, Vietnam is saying, oh, it's a repeat of last year.
Exactly what they wanted. Fans worried, could they carry on the legacy of the Gigamite Marines? They might even be doing one better. Yijin and the rest of the team, eyes on the prize. He will give his life for this one, but the rest of the team is focusing down. Nexus now set to fall. Supermassive, a desperate stand. Slay continues to auto-attack. They need to get the Ash. Snowflower, desperate to make a play, but that's gonna do it! Evos earn their place on the group stage.